stay on the ice as the face-off comes back down into the Shark end. That face-off won by Paramba. Into the corner, Riley Hubbard. Hard off the glass. Pinching in on the other side is Goodwin. Takes it out of his skates. Bouncing puck into the corner. D'Entremont gets it over, but it's going to be stopped by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to McClay. McClay back to Goodwin. Goodwin throws it over to Brown. Brown's got some room. There's a shot just wide. Crew Goodwin. Nice redirect in front in the butterfly position. Well-positioned save by Surratt. Surratt did not see that at all, but made the save anyway just by being in the right spot. That's going to be chipped out, but thrown right back in by Goodwin. One more time by Paramba. They really need a change. Him back in their own end, reversing. D'Entremont. Dylan D'Entremont off the glass, just out of the reach of Pache. That clearing goes right off at the heels of number 17, Oren Hatfield, and that's going to make Goodwin go back into his own end to get it, allowing Pep to change. That pass intercepted by Fish. Coming back the other way, and Yarmouth will gain possession with Goodwin coming out. Goodwin chips it in just into the Paramba Sharks bench. And with 10:15 to go, we're almost halfway through the third period, and the Paramba Sharks continue to lead 4-1. Yarmouth gains control of that faceoff. That pass in the skates. Murphy makes a nice move to get it to his stick, fires it deep in. Maxime D'Entremont behind the net. D'Entremont takes a heavy check, but gets the pass away. Stays on his feet. Pinching in is Travis. Pep able to collect that puck. And Fitzgerald's going to have to go back. Bryce Fitzgerald going back into his own end. Goes around the boards. Tries to get up to Murphy. Going to check that. That's Oren Hatfield. Not get there in time. He needs a change. Peels away as Maxime D'Entremont spins, uses the boards, gets it up to Fish, who chips it high and into the Yarmouth end. Bryce Fitzgerald around the boards, out of reach, held in by Saunier. Yarmouth's going to get it. They've got a man this way. There's a nice lead pass to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe one-on-one, blocker save by Surratt. Nonchalantly putting that into the corner. Saunier fighting off the check by Tunnicliffe. Nice pass. Lead pass to Cutro. Cutro gets it over to Dayon. Dayon carries speed, tries to get it back to Cutro. It's in his skates, and he can't get the shot away. From behind the net, Cutro taken down by Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe comes away with it, but can't get the puck out. Following up as Travis. Travis gains the blue line. Comes in, goes to the backhand. Holding the short side is Surratt, making the save, and that allows Newell to gather the puck behind his own net. That's going to be a penalty on Newell as he punishes number 19, Dante Hamilton, and that's going to be a boarding call. You can't just throw somebody in the boards like that anymore, and it looks even worse when you're 6 inches taller than the person you're checking. Referees have a quick discussion as to what kind of call it's going to be. I think the initial call was probably going to be boarding. Let's find out. 2 minutes. So Newell in the box. 2 minutes for boarding. Power play opportunity for Yarmouth. They've got one a period so far. A very important one with 8:24 to go in the third period is an all-important second goal for Yarmouth. Really needed right now. Well, good work by Fish jumping into that circle and getting the puck out of their own end, putting Yarmouth on their heels 200 feet away from the net. Brown coming back the other way, gets it to Watkins Bonner. He's all by himself. He's going to wait for some help. Doesn't make a good pass. And Fish able once again to clear the zone. Brown and Travis go back and forth. There's a pass to McClay. That one's going to be picked off once again by Fish. Excellent work by Fish 3 times, and he's going to bail out now for another skater. First 40 seconds, incredibly non-eventful for the Vikings. McClay Gains the zone, got some room, takes a quick shot. That just slides wide. Travis on the other side, goes off the boards looking for Fitzgerald. Peb finds the puck along the boards, firing it down the ice, clearing the zone, and that's half the power play over for the Vikings. Brown, lead pass, gets it to Travis. Travis gains the blue line, stops, slides it over. That's going to be picked off by Dayon. Dayon to Jacquard. Jacquard's got some room. Big slap shot. Pad save. And Brown clears it away. 35 seconds. Cross ice pass to McClay. McClay couldn't get that one out of his skates. Terrific penalty killing here by the Parambah Sharks, not allowing the Vikings to get established at all. Brown. And that kills the penalty off. One potential shot there from a weak angle by Fitzgerald right at the end, and that was all that the Vikings could do against the boards by Seamus Donchema. He goes to the far side. That's going to be picked up by Goodwin as the Yarmouth defensemen make changes. Hatfield tries to chip it forward. It goes into the Parambah bench for a whistle with 6:04 to go in the third period. Shots on net, 19-16 in favor of Parambah. Yarmouth gets that over to Hatfield. Hatfield goes cross ice, out of reach to Kenny. Kenny chasing in. That Perry could have touched that, no icing. He goes back behind his own net, uses the boards, gets it off to Kenny. Kenny goes cross ice, Hatfield goes cross ice to Kenny. Kenny tries to chip it forward and avoid the check from Seamus Donchema. Kenny's going to pick it up again. Chips it over the stick. Coming back the other way is Riley Hubbard. Hubbard all by himself takes a shot and scores! An improbable goal from the far side. Number 14, Riley Hubbard, scores the 5th goal for the Parambah Sharks. And I'm going to say with 5 minutes and 31 seconds, that might put this out of reach. Here's Hubbard coming in. He can see where he's shooting from, right along the half board, right at the hash marks. But fools goaltender Brady Saunier, who I'm sure would like to see that one back. Yarmouth throws that in. Saunier avoids the check from McClay, uses his speed. Nice pass up to Jacquard. Jacquard throws it in, goes off of a Yarmouth player into the corner. Yarmouth gets that puck out. So the goal officially by number 14, Riley Hubbard, with an assist from number 5, Dylan Dontremont. Peb throws that in deep with under 5 minutes to go. You can expect that Peb's just going to be playing the chip it in and keep Yarmouth 200 feet away from their net. Goodwin behind his own net, looking to set things up for Yarmouth. Up to Watkins Bonner. His pass goes off a stick. It's intercepted by Newell. Newell can't get the shot away. Watkins Bonner picks it up. Peb making some changes. Watkins Bonner goes high off the glass, tries to chase it down. Saunier's there first. Saunier kind of fans on that attempt to get it out. Sticks with the puck though. Yarmouth trying to dig it out. Good work by Saunier. Lead pass up to Cutro. Goes off of his stick. Following that up is, I was going to say Nolan Cutro, but comes back in. Bryce Fitzgerald. Can't get that one out. There's a quick shot. That goes wide. Back on the other side to Nolan Cutro. That shot goes off of Fitzgerald. He picks it up. Yarmouth has some numbers. Fitzgerald, outside in, makes a nice move, goes to the floor, and there's a shot and another save by Surrett. Just getting the blocker to punch that one away. Coming back, Peb. Saunier, back to the middle, steered aside. Yarmouth coming back again. This time it's Hatfield. Hatfield gains some speed, goes to the middle. There's a shot, well defended with a great effort coming back by number 18, Dominique Jacquard. Dominique. Brown, lead pass just out of the reach of Kenny. It's going to slide all the way down the ice for an icing with 3:13 to go in the third. Face off to the right of goaltender Brady Saunier. Peb fighting for it. Gets control behind the net. Trying to jam it into the short side. Saved by Saunier. Yarmouth rips it around the boards. Travis looking for it on the other side. Trying to chip it forward. Yarmouth does come away with it, and that's Murphy. Murphy has Kenny with him. Murphy loses control as he's trying to spin around. Punches it into the corner. Trying to fight off Ryan D'Entremont. Gets some help from Kenny. Hatfield trying to help. That's going to be chipped forward. Pache. Pache behind the net for Lions. Lions uses the boards, and Peb able to clear out of their own zone. D over to Travis. Travis off the boards. Bouncing puck. Thrown back in deep by the Sharks. 2:22 to go in the period and the game. Chip forward by Hatfield. Taking their time. Jacquard has some room, gains the blue line. There's a quick shot off of a skate into the mesh for a whistle with 2:08 to go in the game. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media's streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This game being brought to you by George P. King Refrigeration. We'd like to thank that sponsor. They're the Parmba Sharks streaming sponsor for every Valley High School Hockey League game this year. There's a long shot. Glove saved by Saunier with 2:01 to go. Perry behind his own net. Swings it around the near side. Chip forward. Back to Seamus D'Entremont, who fires it back into the goaltender. Saunier flips it back to Perry again. High, supposedly off the glass, got a little too high up on the mesh. So we'll have a face-off inside the Yarmouth zone with 1:44 to go. Parmba with 2 goals in the first, 1 goal in the second, and now 2 goals in the third, and maybe more. Looking to just cement away the time here. They'd like to walk away. I'm sure they'd be happy with the 5-1 win. That shot kind of knuckles in, and Jacquard was right on top of Saunier looking for a rebound. But he was able to catch that and cover and keep it in the trapper. 1:32 to go in the game. Not that Peb doesn't want to score any more goals, but I'm sure they'd be happy just keeping the puck in the Yarmouth end. Fitzgerald moves in front of his own net. Pass forward. Puck gets out. Fitzgerald again gets a stick in front of it. Slides it over to Perry. Perry can't get too far. Goodwin backs up. McClay comes in. Pile drives Caleb Saunier, and that's going to allow some more checking to go on. These are the things that both coaches probably were hoping weren't going to happen, but in a 5-1 game, late in the game, do tend to happen with this age group. McClay will go to the box. Interference penalty, 2 minutes. With 1:02, Parmba could probably just keep away right now, but I doubt they will. They're going to want to put a puck in the net, I think, on the power play. This is Parmba's second power play opportunity of the game. Only for 1 minute or less if they score. D'Entremont, Maxime D'Entremont, gains the blue line. Into the corner, tries to throw it in front. Paddled down by Saunier. Yarmouth finds the puck hard off the boards and down the ice. Surrette's going to go up and play that. Leave it there for Hubbard. Hubbard to Maxime D'Entremont. D'Entremont shifts it forward. Coming in nicely is Richardson. Richardson tries to pass it in front. Yarmouth gets it, but not out. That's going to be a glove pass from Hubbard to Maxime D'Entremont for a whistle. With 21 seconds to go in the game, that face-off is going to be brought back outside the blue line. Yarmouth gets that puck down the ice. 17 seconds. See how much Peb does with this. D'Entremont Off of his stick, Goodwin pinches in. Yarmouth's going to come away with it. That's Hatfield with it. He'll shoot it towards the net. It goes wide. 2 seconds. Travis with it. Another shot and one more. Easy save for Miguel Surratt as he easily steers that into the corner for the final save of the game. Make the final. The Parambah Sharks 5. The Yarmouth Vikings 1. So in the rematch of the Timber Cup, once again, Parambah comes in first. And as I mentioned right at the beginning of this streaming service, that is going to put the Parambah Sharks into the #1 place in the Western Division of the Western Valley, the Western High School Hockey League, with 20 points ahead of Yarmouth's 19 points. So on behalf of all the volunteers here at MC Media, myself, David Doucette, I'd like to thank you all for joining our streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. Once again, the final, Parambah 5, the Yarmouth Vikings 1. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you'll join us again the next time. Bye for now.